What's up, guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Chelsea career mode. So as you can see here, we're going into the game against Leicester City. So we've got a pretty full strength team out. We've got Hazard, Oscar, Diego Costa playing, and it started off out pretty badly for us as Leicester City played the ball through, and how they missed that, I do not know. But then Cuadrado comes up the right wing, puts a beautiful cross in, and Diego Costa just misses the header, but then Fabregas gets it on the edge of the box. He's working his way around, few fake shots, has a shot, and it just skies over the bar. But then Leicester again, they were very attacking in this game, and it didn't really surprise me when they had more opportunities, and it's a great save from Thibaut Courtois, and it was a double save, and there I thought that some FIFA ace was going to happen, the ball was just going to go in the back of the net. But then we come out of it, and it's Cuadrado knocking it to Costa, and then it goes back out wide to Cuadrado again on the right wing. He's pretty explosive with his pace, but he gets dispossessed by Huth, the Leicester centre back, and they try and work their way out with the ball. But it was pretty close to half time, so yeah, as it see there, it finished at half time, and I wasn't really happy with the team performance so far, so I switched to formation. It was a 4-4-2 of sorts, so we did the usual, we brought off one of our midfielders, we changed everything around, and we brought on a forward, and there you see we brought on Remy to go up front with Costa, and so that seemed to make a bit of a difference as Remy going down the right wing puts the ball in Diego Costa, and it just goes wide. It was so unlucky from him, and then Costa's breaking through again. What I like about him is he's got a bit of pace and a bit of strength and a bit of heading ability as well, and it's 2 shots and 2 quality blocks from the Leicester City defence. How Costa or Remy didn't score, I do not know, but then Costa comes at it again, he wins a free kick. And from here I was hoping big things happen. I mean, we've got good players in the team who can take good free kicks, who've got good stats in that department. But before that I decided to make a change. I thought, you know what, let's get Costa off, let's get fresh legs on, let's get Solanke on, the young lad who can just hopefully get us a goal. And we also brought Barkley on in the central midfield as well, because I think he's a class talent as well. And being quite big and strong, he can play that central midfield role as well. So you can see there David Nugent taking down Costa. And there we go, we've got substitution come on, and Hazard stepped up for it, but I didn't think he was the right person for the job. So I was going through all the people, looking at who's the best stats, and actually I thought, you know what, Hazard is the best one. So we took the shot, and it hits the post. You can't get any unluckier than that. 30 yards out, brilliant free kick, and he hits the post. But then we get it with Ross Barkley, who's just working his way around the side of the box. He breaks into the box, has a shot, and super sub Ross Barkley, quality managing decision from me, bringing him on, scores within 2 minutes of himself coming on. So it was good bit of dribbling there, and that's what I like about Ross Barkley. He's big, he's strong, he's got good dribbling, and he can finish as well. So in that position, I did fancy him for it. And here we go in. Remy gets played in, knocked it to Solanke out, and cuts inside. Another fake shot, and he draws in the defender and gets taken down for a penalty. It's a great play from the young lad, and I really do rate him. That's why you see me play him a lot, and because I do believe in him just as much as I believe in Remy and Costa, because I think he can. Yeah, he's only 63 rated, I think it is now, but he's got bags of potential, and he will be the future of our team. So I thought I'd give him the penalty. I mean, Hazard stepped up for it, but there was no way considering Solanke won it. We need to boost his overall, which means we need to get him loads of goals. So any penalties or opportunities like that, which are pretty easy to score from, he's always going to get them, especially when he's on the pitch. So Solanke and scores. Yeah, penalties fairly easy. I don't miss many of them. I think pretty much 9 out of 10 go in for me. So I wasn't really expecting anything less, even with a guy from 69 penalties, which actually, considering his age, is actually quite decent. So yeah, no chance for the goalkeeper. I think it might have actually been Mark Shorter in goal as well for them. So, you know what, Chelsea, I mean, I understand why he left and all that, but it doesn't matter, does it really? So here we had the game against Swansea, and Oscar come back to us and said he's relieved that he's been playing more games. So here you go, we got a slightly weaker lineup as the games were quite close together. So we still got Costa playing, so obviously he came off, but we go straight attacking from the kick-off. I mean, we got Ross Barkley playing after that brilliant performance in the first game, and he's doing the kick-off run, hoping that it'll come to something, and he breaks his way into the box. And how he doesn't score that, I have no idea. I was absolutely fuming after that, because he should have just put it away. But then the ball gets crossed into Dyer, and there was no way he was winning a header, but it comes out to Britain. who knocks it to Sigurdsson, who has a bang, but it just goes wide. There's nothing really made of it. No trouble for Courtois in net. But then Ramirez, breaking through with his pace, a few fake shots, plays it through to Costa. Costa keeps going. Costa cuts inside, and it's a beautiful finish from Diego Costa on his weak foot. I don't know how many stars his weak foot is, but it just feels normal, which is shooting with Diego Costa, no matter what foot it is, whether it's right foot, left foot, or on his head, or whatever, it doesn't matter. He's going to finish that 9 times out of 10. It's a beautiful finish, no chance for the goalkeeper, and that's his second goal in the Premier League this season. And then we've got Barkley just working his way through, just trying to wear down the defence. Little through ball to Costa. Costa takes it round him. And how that is not a penalty, I do not know, because there was no way that Swansea centre-back got the ball. And then Jack Cork has a bang, but it just goes wide. But I'm still fuming about that thing, because I have no idea how that was not a penalty. He went in from behind, and there was no way that it wasn't a penalty. It had to be a penalty. But then he go up. Swansea pick up a corner through Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson's going to whip it in. It's class player Sigurdsson, very second top assists in the Premier League at the minute, so that's a good feat for him. But it comes out to Taylor, their left back, who knocks it back out to Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson, they're just trying to wear down our defence. Comes out wide to Routledge, and then they win another corner because it's a pretty decent tackle from one of our players. You see there, Diego Costa, 1 shot, 1 goal, Mr. Clinical himself, as I said. And then they have another corner through Sigurdsson. I didn't think he'd play it out to the edge of the box, and then that happened. Yeah, I was smashing square. I don't know what happened, but is that what Wayne Routledge won the header? That's how AIDS FIFA is. Wayne Routledge won a header against my 6'2" centre backs. But then Costa comes through again shortly after kick-off, and it's another great save by the goalkeeper. And then it breaks through to Britton, who has a shot, but it gets deflected, and that goes behind for another corner. And considering what happened last time in the last corner, I was pretty worried about what was going to happen, because I knew that could happen again. Anything could happen in FIFA. You can just get a 5'6" midget scoring a header against you. But luckily, Courtois came out and claimed it, and knocks it off to Willian when we try and break for the counter attack. But that was half time, and that's when the ref blew, and it was 1-1, and I wasn't really too happy with that. I thought we needed another couple more goals to solidify it, but then Costa gets the ball here, and for once the ref actually gives us a penalty. That's a poor challenge from the Swansea defender. Costa had him every day of the week, was turning him, and he was probably going to score as well. So, yeah, no ball, bog clear penalty, and there was no two ways about it really. So we have Diego Costa who steps up for it against the Swansea goalkeeper, and looking at this now, actually it's pretty short. So it's Costa versus Kune, South African goalkeeper, and I backed myself to score it, and he did. As I said probably about a minute ago, so easy to score penalties. There was no way he was missing it, and that's just the way it is. It's a free goal penalties for me. I don't think I find that for most people in FIFA 15, because you know what, you just don't miss them. It's just the way it is. And, I did my always thing, go in the top corners, goalkeeper has no chance, especially as he was short, and that's his 3rd goal in the Premier League. But then Sigurdsson picks up a free kick on the edge of our box here, but he doesn't take it, lays it off to Shelvey, who lays it back to Sigurdsson. And that, somehow, is a penalty. I don't know how. Honestly, I was fuming. And then he gets booked for it as well, which, you know what, I don't mind about that. It's just the fact that we've given away a penalty when he clearly got the ball, and Sigurdsson's just come into him and he's falling on the floor. I just didn't get it. At that point, I was fuming. I was absolutely raging. There was no way that was a penalty. I think in real life, no one would have ever given that. It was no way, and I was just absolutely pissed. And I was hoping Courtois would save it, but I thought he was going to go down the middle. But Gomez didn't. So yeah, 2-2. 2 shitty goals that Swansea have scored here. 2 FIFA 80 goals, which I wasn't really happy about. And I thought at this point I didn't see ourselves scoring. I didn't see ourselves scoring another goal. I just didn't see it happening, unless we got another penalty, that was. But Swansea were just playing, they're getting all the luck. They were playing decent football, but you know what? That was the only real opportunities I had. But after that, I changed the formation, as I do now most games. So, you know what? We changed it around. We went to a 4-1-2-1-2. We moved a few players around so they were in their proper positions. When we had Willian on the right, as you do, Koke on the left. And what we did, so we just brought on Remy, and I think, we brought on Hazard and put him at cam, hoping he would do something there and be more effective. And then we also brought on Solanke for Costa as well. So there we go, we've got Remy running through, has a shot, and oh my god, it was just so frustrating, we could not finish at all. And then Remy had another opportunity as well, and he didn't finish that either. And then it got to it, and it was 2-2, and I was so annoyed that we didn't win. And then you see Northampton come in for Charlie Masunda, and we send him out on loan because we don't need him, and he could probably grow a bit as well. And then here we go, we got another game here against Everton. It pretty full strength lineup. I did put Buckley because I did think he played quite well last game. But then look at this header from Raphael that Everton obviously did sign in the transfer window. But it was just so frustrating. How did Courtois get beaten at his front post? But Buckley comes through against his former club, has a shot, and it's a decent save from Tim Howard. And then Solanke, who I did start this game in all fairness, does run through, and it's another quality save. I thought I'd taken it round. I thought I'd take it far enough, but no. Howard had to save it. So Hazard, whoops, in the corner, and it's another header that just goes wide. And I was just so frustrated because we had a few decent chances, but we just couldn't get ourselves in front. When it gets to Solanke, Solanke runs around the defence, gets brought down. I think it's a bit of a shirt tug, actually, and then he wins us a penalty. And this has been penalties galore this episode. And you know what? The penalties have actually saved us in most cases, which is a bit sad to be honest, showing that we really can't actually score from open play. But as you can see there, McCarthy goes through the back of him. Stonewall penalty. And as I said earlier, Solanke, if he's on the pitch, we need to raise his overall. We need to get him more goals to do that. So it was always going to him. 69 penalties, but you know what? In my opinion, every player's got 99 penalties because that's just how consistent everyone is at scoring them. In my opinion, you know, you're not going to miss. And he stepped up. He was always going to score. Well, I thought anyway. Solanke, top corner, no chance for Howard. Howard didn't know where it was going, and it's 1-1 now. Around the 50th minute. So that was pretty decent for us, you know. So that must be. He's probably got a couple of goals this season. So Solanke was come running around again, and we're trying to have a left. I was literally just about to pull the trigger there for a left foot shot, and he gets tugged down again for another penalty. And that was literally only 5 minutes later. 5 in-game minutes, not 5 normal minutes later. 5 in-game minutes. That's 30 seconds maybe. And look, clear shirt tug from Leighton Baines, and it was obviously, you know, going to be a penalty. And Hazard tried to step up again, but no, Solanke was going to have it because he won the penalty as well, which also reinforced what I was saying. And I didn't know whether to put it in the same place this time, but I did put it in the exact same place, just a bit higher. And you know what? Another finish again. Penalties, you're always going to score them. And you know, I'm pretty tired of talking of them now because we've had so many in this episode. It's unreal. And that just shows that our strikers are top quality in the box, and movement worries the opposite teams. But then they were just working their way around the box, and it's another decent save from Courtois, which I think goes out for a corner there. But Everton were constantly attacking, trying to get that other goal, but it's another world-class save from Courtois. And how he misses that, Raphael, after scoring that header, I do not know. That would have levelled them up and saved them the game, really. And he's missed that, and that's pretty pathetic. But then, you know what, I didn't mind that at all. I just couldn't believe that he'd missed it. And so, you know what, they regained possession after we kicked it out. But that was it. That was it for the game. You know what, we did pretty well. We did pretty well to gain those 2 penalties to get the win eventually. I mean, shame we couldn't do that against Swansea, but you know what, we can't go on our losses. You know what, we just got to get on with it. So here we are, we're in deadline day after that 2-1 win against Everton, and I didn't really expect anything to happen. I wasn't really looking to let anyone go except for the loan players. So obviously Casey Palmer there goes out on loan to Doncaster. And you know, we were just going back through deadline day. Wasn't really expecting anything to happen, and there you go, nothing did. So if you have enjoyed the video, please do drop a like. If you want to see more of my content and make sure that you don't miss anything in the future, do drop a sub, and I will see you guys next time.